Hello, my name is Kelly. I am a solar design technology student at American River College. I am also a volunteer solar installer, team leader, and board member for the nonprofit organization Grid Alternatives. I would like to take this time to answer the three most common questions I am asked by homeowners who are interested in solar energy. Is solar energy right for me? What size system can I install? And how much will it cost? I will start with the first question. Is solar energy right for you? We will need to define roof orientations, amount of roof space available, roof condition, and any obstructions and shading concerns. But first we need to perform a site analysis. Now I'm going to perform a site analysis on the roof. But before I get up there, I'd like to talk a little bit about ladder safety. First of all, you want to make sure that the ladder rests approximately 3 feet past the roof line. And also you want to make sure that the angle from where the ladder rests to the base is at a 1:4 ratio. In this case, it's about 8 feet up. At 1:4, you'd want the ladder to sit back at least 2 feet. When you go up the ladder, make sure there's 3 points of contact at all times. Check for it securely. And then head on up. Now that we're on the roof, let's look at roof orientation, amount of roof space available, and any possible obstructions or shading concerns. Now, starting with this roof surface, I'm going to take a compass reading. We're facing due south, meaning that this roof is facing west and the opposite side is facing east. All surfaces can be utilized for sun. We also want to look at the condition of the roof. This was replaced about 10 years ago, so it looks like it's in pretty good shape, but you still want to check for any type of cracking, glue separation, slopes, dips, any structural problems. Obstructions? This roof vent over here can possibly create shading in the winter months. So you don't want to have an array too close to it. Also, these trees over here, they will cast shadows and shading in this area too, more so in the winter months. Now, measuring out square footage, you want to give yourself at least 3 feet off from the edge when you measure. That is for first responders and is part of the code. Other than that, this roof looks like it's solar ready. An online tool you can use to determine roof space available and size of system you can install is available through PV Watts. To get started, enter your location's address. Then you can draw your system onto the roof image. You can do this on all available roof surfaces, and then add up the kilowatts to get an approximate DC system size. This roof has enough space for 4.5 kilowatts. A 4.5 kilowatt system will save this homeowner over $1,000 on their utility bills. What size system can I install? For this, we will have to do some more research and calculations. We will need your monthly kilowatt hour usage for the past 12 months, determine how much energy to offset, and the average sun hours for your location. Let's gather electric bills for the past 12 months.
Once we've added them up, we will have an annual kilowatt-hour usage. We will divide that number by 365 days. This will give you your average kilowatt-hour usage per day. How much energy to offset? We can offset your energy use by 70% or maybe even 60%. Either way, this variable will affect the overall cost of your system. What is your average sun hours? For Sacramento, California, the average sun hours is 5.5. Now it's time to derate our calculations. The reason why is for solar module ratings, inverter efficiency, wiring losses, and soiling of modules. We'll use 70%, which is a common number for this type of calculation. Here is the math breakdown again. This homeowner will need a 4.3 kilowatt system. Now that we have determined that this roof is good for solar and that I have enough space for a 4.3 kilowatt system, the next question is, how much? Here is a rough estimate. Typically, a solar system right now in California costs $3 to $4 a watt. If we multiply our kilowatt usage by 3.5 as an estimate, it comes out to about $15,000. If we subtract about 30% off that for average state and federal incentives, we'll have a rough estimate of about $10,000, give or take. Financing. Work with your local solar installer on financing options. Look online for state and federal subsidies available. Explore local resources on green energy financing such as the PACE or HERO program. You can contact your local utility on net metering information. And low-income families in California have access to solar installation through grid alternatives. I hope this video has been of some help to you, and thanks for watching.